to American Firearms Network. Thank you for watching our show today. For those of you who are subscribed, we appreciate you. For those of you who are watching us for the first time, we hope you like, subscribe, and share. We hope you enjoy our content. Today, we're going to talk about what is the correct firearm to choose to buy for self-defense, to carry on you, to have in your home. What is that gun? Instructor Paul, what are your thoughts?
The gun that you feel comfortable in shooting. Okay? I always tell people that. I tell my students, don't go around saying, okay, I'm going to use this gun because Todd said it was the best gun. You guys got to go out, find the gun that you're capable of using and
Right.
more comfortable with using. My
very,
advice.
I agree with you, very important. One of my suggestions is I would not go with the biggest thing everyone likes, the micro nines,
Right.
the small guns. Some shoot well, but they're harder to shoot. It takes longer to, you have to practice more on those type of guns. The bigger the gun, the easier it is to shoot. Okay? So a lot of people go through the micro 9 phase and they're not really comfortable shooting the gun. It's snappy. They can't get a hold of it. It takes a lot of ammo downrange to get really, really good at it.
Yeah.
You're better with something more of a compact. My two guns that I carry is the Sig P320 compact, and I also carry the Sig Sauer the P365 X macro.
Okay.
Those are my main guns. They're a little bit bigger. Okay, some people, the 320 is too big. It's really not so bad. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
If you adjust your clothing and stuff like that, you can totally conceal it.
Right.
Those are two guns that aren't full size. They're right in the middle, and it's definitely easier to learn on and easier to be more accurate and to be very comfortable with. Right, something that's a little bigger.
I carry a full size canic, especially if I'm going to church. I've got my suit on. I'll have the full size canic. I can conceal that very well. Like we said in one of the episodes, we talked about the holsters. So I have the right kind of holster for the right kind of gun, and I can conceal it pretty well. I also like carrying the Glock 43X, and that's good for me. It works well for me at work.
It works well because you train a lot with the 43X.
I train a lot with
it. It's a micro gun.
And the Glock 19.
The Glock 19s are more of a compact, right? A little bit bigger. The small one is the 43X. I have the Sig 365, the regular P365. It's small. I'm decent at it, but I need to practice more.
Right.
It's just easier to shoot with a little bit bigger gun if you can. If you're going to stick with the micro 9s, they're good. But just know you're going to have to practice much more than a bigger gun.
Let me put you on the spot a little bit. In the home, AR-15 or shotgun?
AR-15.
Yeah, I think so. AR-15.
I've had that. A lot of people say shotgun. They're both great.
Yeah.
Okay, but I think I would go AR-15.
I think so.
Some people like the shotguns because you have the buckshot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That sprays out a little bit. You know what I mean? You don't have to be overly concerned with the accuracy because you're going to hit them with one of those shells.
You know what I've got? I've got an MCK kit, and I put a Glock 35 in that kit.
It's amazing.
It's amazing how that shoots.
I love that kit. I think
so many points of contact that kit has. It's just amazing.
Yeah, that's great. That's a great thing to have also.
Yeah.
But, just to going back to if someone's going to go into a gun shop and decide what gun they have, you really just have to, for the new gun owner, it's how it feels in your hand, in my opinion, the grip. You feel comfortable holding it. How does it feel in your hand? You don't want to get that short, like the Glock 26. You have the short grip on that gun.
Yeah.
Some of these guns, it's better for concealment, but not necessarily better for shooting accuracy and stuff like that.
Yes.
I think it's just, no one can tell you. You have to go out and just check out some guns. Go to a gun shop. You can rent guns there.
Yeah, the gun range is usually
not a big fee. And you should try a few.
Right.
All right? And go on YouTube and look at some reviews of some different guns. There's tons of shows, what is the best gun for the beginner. There's tons of YouTube videos. Watch some of those. But you got to get in the range and actually shoot them to see how you feel. Some guns you might feel just better than other guns. The way the way the gun shoots and how it how it sits in your hand, right?
Yeah.
You know?
That's so important. How it sits in your hand. Like for instance, we were doing a gun review on that High Point, and I just didn't like that gun. I didn't like how it sat in my hand. You know, I really didn't care too much of how it shot, so I wouldn't buy that gun. I personally wouldn't do it. I had the privilege of being able to try that gun out because you had it. But you got to make sure that you find a gun that you're comfortable with and you can use it at any given time.
And also, reliability is critical, right? You want to go with a good manufacturer, right? That, like a Glock or a Sig or one of these other manufacturers that are reliable. You want a good, reliable gun.
Well, Todd, I'm glad you said about reliable gun. You need to find a gun company that if there is an issue with the gun, they're willing to take it back and fix the issue. You know, you need a gun company with good customer service. Because, you know, we've had some problems down the road with guns jamming up on us and the customer service has been really bad. I'm not going to mention the companies, but I'm saying that's so important that companies stand by their product. And you have to find a company that you know that can stand by their product. You've read the reviews. Because you buy a gun and it starts messing up and then you can't get anybody to look at it, nobody to call you back for 5 or 6 weeks, you're stuck. So I always look at reviews, I look at the company's policy, and I make sure that I buy wisely when I'm choosing a handgun.
Right, so not only selecting the right gun as far as how it feels in your hand, but also a reputable manufacturer that you're going to buy it from.
Yes.
You know, and one thing I talk about is I like how a gun looks.
Yeah.
You know, just like my motorcycles, I like, certain bikes, right? Some people like certain cars. You know, you got to like the gun. You got to feel like, wow, that's a sick gun. I love this gun. I love how it looks. That's a big deal. The aesthetics of a gun. People don't talk about that a lot, but to me, it's important. I like to shoot something that looks really cool. Don't you?
Yeah, but, I want to say something to the beginners, because most beginners, when they buy a gun, they listen to everybody else and they go and they spend their money on all these high dollar optics and all these high dollar triggers. It's not necessary. Learn to shoot the gun properly. Learn to train with the gun. Learn to shoot the gun effectively. And that other stuff can come down the road.
Right, so and you don't need to be a gun collector. It's fun to have a few guns that you want to just go shoot. But eventually get to a point where you have a real good gun that you like, that you're comfortable shooting, and really practice with that gun more than any of your other guns.
Yeah.
Whatever you're going to carry and conceal with, that's your gun. Pick a gun that's your main gun. Just my opinion.
Yes.
Okay? Because I've gone through it where I've had tons of guns.
Oh, yeah.
And you go to the range, you're shooting 6 different guns, and you master nothing. You know what I'm saying? Right? We've all been through that phase.
We've been down that road.
You master nothing. Try to master one gun. Pick something that you love. You can shoot the other guns, of course, but really always shoot. Whenever you go to the range, you have to spend time on your concealed carry gun, or the gun that you carry, whether it's outside the waistband, whatever it is. Your main gun, you need to practice with that every time you go to the range.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly, yeah. Perfect.
So, anyway, we hope you enjoyed what we had to say. And everyone, we hope you have a great day. And we hope you see you on the next episode. Thank you.